PDD's earnings miss, tariff-driven warning. Is this reigniting questions about broader U.S. China trade dynamic? And are you seeing signs of a deeper economic decoupling? What would that mean for the markets?
Yeah, I do think this tariff war is making a lot of these regions, Africa, for example, like be more tailored to those in-house options like Jumia, for example. I think Jumia's CEO made a comment that this tariff war is actually a tailwind for them because that they are excluding like the TEMUs out there because of all the expenses, that it makes more sense for Jumia, and like Jumia is catching a bit from that. But regarding PDD, I mean, it's all gimmick plays. Like TEMU, it's the most annoying product in the world. Like if you go on TEMU, you're gonna get ads for TEMU like forever. It's aggressive, and they've always had such a low barrier of entry because they've just undercut everyone on pricing. They just sell the cheapest products out there. And like, all right, well, that's no pricing power. You're just doing it based on quantity. It's not any kind of quality business model. And during a tariff war, when margins get stretched, you're screwed the most out of everyone else. Their sales and marketing is almost 50% of their revenue. So that just shows like they have to pay up for marketing no matter, like, in order to get demand for their product. That's not a business model you want to be part of. Like, it's not. This is a great example of like, if they're getting kicked off the table a bit and like you have to go sit over there and eat, you can't be at the table anymore because the plates are less and less from this tariff war because chefs trying to cut down on food. You're going to be a little squeezed out a bit. And I think that PDD, they're dirt cheap. That's the issue. They're trading at 4 times their cash position. 4 times. So like, yeah, it might double and trade at 8 times. It's super cheap. Again, this is why it's so, like, traditional metrics are so backwards looking for me, where the cheap can always get cheaper and you usually have to pay up for quality, and that quality creates a defense mechanism for your investment, because if it does dip, it will get scooped up. They're going to be a survivor, winner in the future. Alibaba is clearly the bread and butter. PDD is just like the flashiest numbers because they grow much quicker than their competitors because they're undercut everyone on pricing. But guess what? Amazon launched a competing product already. That's like TEMU competing. And just like, you have to ask yourself, like, being the cheapest isn't the best business model because people can just like match you on pricing. So then what? But yeah, I mean, under $100, it's dirt cheap, but cheap can always get cheaper.